talk about rear foot position and kicking. Much of the time, depending on different styles of martial arts, when we're in some kind of a fighting stance, we're here, right? Like if you were sparring, you guys would turn sideways to me, right? You're probably not going to turn and face me this way. There are some combat systems where that's what's going on. That's not what, I don't want to say most people, but at least there's a good chunk that we're going to turn sideways. Okay. So if I turn sideways, where do my feet go, right? You can go, where do you put your feet when you're in a fighting stance? You know, if we were sparring, you'd be like that, maybe more like that. Okay? It's not wrong. Nothing is wrong. I'm not saying anything is right or wrong here. I'm just showing something. Okay. So if we're here, show me a few side kicks off your front leg. They don't have to be perfect. I'm not judging your side kicks. Just go. Now, if you're watching at home, you might see what I'm about to point out. Mr. Grau, do you see what I'm about to point out?
Their foot turning backwards, sir.
Foot turn every single time. Why? Why do you turn your foot when you throw that kick? Try doing it without turning your foot. Try keeping that foot locked where it is and doing that kick. It's putting some torque on there, yeah. I don't have the ability to really retract. Now, I can throw like a real quick, just kind of a here and just kind of pop that foot up. But if I want to throw a more traditional kick, I have to turn that foot. Why? Because in order for me to get hamstring, glute engagement, I have to turn a little bit here. How about this? Instead of being here, where your toes are pointed at this back, kind of back cornerish, I want you to turn, and I want you to bring that back foot so it's a little bit forward. This is straight. I want you to bring it forward from straight a little bit, and try and throw a side kick from there without moving that foot. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, kicks are going low. They're going low. Okay, stop. Why are they going low? Because in order for us to go above horizontal, we have to get some rotation going. We have to open these hips up. And instinctively, we know this. These hips open up. Bam. And this is why, as you watch, where were your stances initially? Your foot wasn't here. It was already turned. Right? You guys have that turned out. It opens up the hip. Makes it a little bit easier. If I'm here, I'm really constricted on what I can do. I don't have as much motion, as much movement. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to open that foot up to where your side kick weighs, and then not move it at all and throw your side kick. Do it again. Oh, you're still turning it back. Wherever your foot's going for the side kick, that's where I want you to leave the foot if you can. A lot less movement. Now, there are a few things that I think are important to note about this. One, there's another video we're going to film, I don't know in what order, if you watching this, who happens to see this in a different order, but I like having this foot open because I can move better. That's number one. Number two, I'm a lot more versatile with what I can throw. We already saw, as I turn that foot, I really, it shuts everything off. I can't do a very good kick without doing weird contortion things. But here's another thing to think of. If I'm a good fighter, and I see you and I've sparred with you a little bit, or even just the first couple kicks, and you start to do this, oh, there's a side kick coming. It's telegraphed. So you don't want to telegraph. Now, am I saying that you should necessarily have your fighting stance like this? No. But you should try it. You should see what happens. I am saying that having it at least beyond straight, at least beyond here, is a good thing. And then from there, you can practice, and I bet you guys can do this right now. So open that back foot up a little bit, maybe kind of 45 degrees, something like that. Throw that side kick again, and don't move that foot. Can you do it without moving the foot at all? Yes. So the rest there, that's just practice. That's just practicing and making sure that we don't telegraph that. As long as it's open, we should be able to throw a side kick, either, you know, kind of a quick pop or a traditional one, a roundhouse kick, or a hook kick without moving that foot.